Alright, I guess I'm gonna make another 10-minute video. Yeah. There's so many there's so many times where I could have gone onto a path where I could have been just toxic and not handle a situation like the right way. And I remember I did try one time. Again, kid mentality, like just an angry person, right? I had sent over like a checkup, I remember, to their house one time with the cops because I was just like, again, I was in this angry state, right? And I was just like, and this was the time where I was like actually going through like lawyers at the time because I was trying to get my kids back and all of this. And obviously it did not work because it just became too much. Like paying the lawyers was like a lot, like thousands of dollars. And at that time I was like working, but not, or actually no, I wasn't working. I was taking care of my stepdad at the time. I was being and they were actually paying me at the time because I was, changing his diapers and doing all that stuff. But there was a lot of times where like I didn't know what I was doing. I really didn't. Like it was just I don't know. I can't even like tell you, to be honest. It's just I've blocked so much memories like out, and now that I'm finally seeing those memories and they're like showing it to me, and I'm just like, oh damn, okay, I missed that part, I guess. So let me just put the puzzles back together because it's just like not making sense, but now it is. And I don't know, throughout my life, like I never I never was this kind person that I am now. Before, it was just this angry teenager, angry child, angry teenager throughout the whole experience. And I had lost my family and my kids. It was just really darkness. And it's crazy. It's like as I was going through all of that, when I lost my family, and then like family to me is like everything. Like I love my family, my cousins. Like I didn't get to see my nieces or nephews and my kids like grow up. Like that was a lot to me before, and I followed them on Facebook, so I saw all the outings, I saw all of this, I saw all of this being reflected to me, and I wasn't there. Like I got to see all of that, and it would plunge me more into that darkness, and I would just numb myself fully just so I didn't have to feel like I was being left out, like I was having FOMO, right? I had to numb myself. I had to literally dive into the darkness of just, am I really this bad of a person for this to happen? Am I that evil? Am I that horrible? That all I ever wanted was just family, and all of that had to be taken away in the order that it had to be taken away from myself. And looking back at it now, I'm just like, dang, you went through some things. You went through some things. And it sucks because, like, obviously, I will never get that time back. But it did a lot of damage. It really did, because, like my sister, my niece, my brother, I was so close to them before. So close to them. And my sister and I, like, I love her. She is literally so strong. She's so amazing. And when we have our talks about just like life and what we've been through as a family, like, I'm so grateful that she also saw things for what it was, and that it had to have happened the way it did. Even though we lost all that time, you know, I don't know, we didn't lose it. We were just redirected. We were recalibrating. Because I can't speak on her story, because her story is so freaking beautiful too, and I can't wait till she writes her book, and I can't wait till she shares her story, because her story is amazing. My brother's story is so amazing. My mom's story is so amazing. My cousin, Auntie Janet, Uncle Fred, my cousin Sheila, Ann, all of their stories in my family lineage, like right now, like even my aunt, my Auntie Ruth, like, there, if you heard like their stories, you would be so amazed and so intrigued, because we have gone through so much, and we all have as human beings. You know, this is the greatest story ever told. A human experience is the greatest story ever told. I wouldn't speak on their story, but I just admire the strength and the determination and the love that we have as a family. How strong we are. There's so many of us. Like, there's so many of us. Mostly girls in our family. And, like, I've said this before, like, we gonna have a TV show that's gonna speak on all of our stories. Like, you guys think, like, the Kardashians was big? Nah, we're about to be bigger. But with purpose. I'm just kidding. I'm not throwing shade. I love the Kardashians, okay? That's my guilty pleasure. The reason why I connect with them so much is because they have such a huge family and they all have different stories. So that's how I look at my family. It's just like, damn, dude, that's your story? Like, man, that needs to be told. And we've had family friends that have literally been like a part of our family, and they're like, dude, y'all go through so much. Like, what? Like, how? Like, there's just so, it's funny, it's hilarious, comedy, a lot of pain. Obviously, a lot of pain. We've been through a lot of pain, all of us. But humans, man, like, we are some amazing beings. We really are. The way we get through things and how we can pull ourselves out, and just the love of a family and your tribe. It's such an amazing story that I'm just so glad I'm a part of, because it's a lot. It's just a lot.